Hello there, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, you'll learn about the Soft Coated Wheaten Terrier, a cheerful, stable, and self-assured breed. We've gathered all this information to help you make an informed decision if you find yourself drawn to this beautiful dog. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the Join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the Join button. Now, let's get into the video. Dog breed history. The early history of the Wheaten is mostly unrecorded. However, he is likely related to the Kerry Blue Terrier and the Irish Terrier. He had to qualify in field trials using rats, rabbits, and badgers as prey, a requirement that has since been abandoned to win a championship. The Terrier was the typical farm dog in Ireland, able to hunt a little bit, get rid of pests, and assist protecting the property from human and animal invaders. The Irish Kennel Club did not officially recognize the Wheaten as a breed until St. Patrick's Day 1937. A docked tail, which indicated to the tax collector that they were free from the dog tax, is another indication that they were working dogs. In November 1946, the first Wheatens made their way to the United States. 7 of them were recorded as being on board the freighter Norman J. Coleman, which arrived in Boston from Belfast. Lydia Vogel of Springfield, Massachusetts, took 2 of the puppies home with her. The following year, Vogel displayed them in the Westminster Kennel Club show, and they gave birth to 17 pups. The Soft Coated Wheaten Terrier Club of America wasn't established in Brooklyn until 1962. The American Kennel Club recognized the breed in 1973, and Holmanook's Grammatree was the first Wheaten to be registered with the AKC. Among the 155 breeds and variations recognized by the AKC, the breed is now ranked 62nd in popularity. Appearance. Soft-coated Wheaten Terriers have striking coat that matches their outgoing personalities. The silky, softly undulating coat is the distinguishing feature of these jovial extroverts and what sets them apart from other terriers. It resembles ripening wheat in color, ranging from a light beige to sparkling gold. They have a distinctive wisp of hair over their eyes, giving them a comical appearance that everyone loves. Despite taking 6 to 8 months to reach their maximum size, Wheaten often reach maturity at 30 months. These square, strong dogs weigh between 30 and 35 pounds for females and 35 to 40 pounds for males. The height of a male Wheaten Terrier is 18 to 19 inches at the shoulder. The height of a female is somewhat less, 17 to 18 inches. They also have handsome beards. Temperament. A happy, outgoing demeanor is typical of soft-coated Wheaten Terriers. Although less aggressive than their terrier relatives, Wheaten Terriers are nevertheless active and capable of getting into plenty of trouble. They are usually affectionate and dedicated to their owners. However, they might be slightly suspicious of strangers. The personality of the Wheaten is also shaped by its bouncy, high energy level. He is attentive enough to be a fine watchdog, but is too amiable to follow through on his warning bark. Off-leash, they are often unreliable due to their terrier-like propensity to stray. Wheaten Terriers need moderate exercise, but they also require a lot of activities. Otherwise, they'll find something to do. Like any terriers, when bored, they can chew or dig. He enjoys spending time with children and gets along well with animals, mainly if he grew up among them. But outdoors, he'll pursue every little fuzzy thing that gets in his way. Socialization. These loving puppies adore almost everyone they come into contact with. However, the Wheaten may be sometimes stubborn when it comes to training. To guarantee that your Wheaten puppy develops into a well-rounded dog, early socialization is essential. Do well to expose your dog to a wide variety of people, sights, noises, and experiences while they're young. Research has shown that if you take care of the breed's requirements, you'll get a devoted dog that will be well-liked by everyone. Even first-time pet owners and apartment dwellers will benefit from them. Compared to many other terrier breeds, the Wheaten is less violent and territorial. The soft-coated Wheaten Terrier gets along well with children of all ages and is strong enough to resist their handling. Although it is essential to educate kids on how to approach and pet your Wheaten, and be sure to supervise interactions between dogs and small children. To be content and healthy, they also need a few quick walks and playtimes daily. Grooming. The Soft Coated Wheaten Terrier is a boisterous Irish farm dog, is joyful, amiable, very loyal, and just a little bit rebellious to remind you that he's a terrier. Wheaten Terriers are single-coated and create less dander than many other breeds, so they may be a suitable match for an owner prone to allergies, even if there isn't such a thing as a hypoallergenic dog. Despite having a lot of hair, Wheatens don't shed much, so you won't need to use the vacuum often. The distinctive Wheaten coat sheds very little but requires careful maintenance. To avoid matting, Wheaten Terriers must be brushed and combed almost daily, sometimes 3 or more times. To get rid of any debris or loose hair, use a pin or slicker brush. To ensure that all the tangles are removed, use a comb afterward. Depending on how filthy your dog gets, plan on washing him at least once every month, and every 4 to 6 weeks, trim the coat, giving particular attention to the beard and the hair around the eyes to maintain them clean. As with other breeds, the nails should be periodically cut since excessively long nails may hurt the dog and make it difficult for it to run and walk. In addition, try to brush your dog's teeth now and then with canine toothpaste. Exercise. Soft-coated Wheaten Terriers maintain a medium to high degree of energy, so they must regularly engage in vigorous activity. Instead of being left to their own devices, these dogs want to be active alongside their humans. Allow at least 1 to 2 hours of activity every day. Walking, jogging, hiking, and fetching games are all excellent hobbies. Dog activities like agility and herding are terrific ways to exercise your mind and body. Due to their high prey drive, Wheatens will be drawn to run after everything that moves, including automobiles and squirrels. Thus, the backyard or other play area must be completely fenced in. When outside, keep Wheatens in a safe enclosure or on a leash. Despite having Irish ancestry, Wheatens like playing in the snow more than they do in the rain. Keep your Wheatie cool and comfortable as the weather climbs, since heat causes them to wilt. Training. The soft-coated Wheaten Terrier is very intelligent, independent, and headstrong. Hence, they are difficult to train. To avoid developing undesirable behaviors, try to begin training and socializing with your dog while they're a puppy. Start early with puppy kindergarten before moving on to an introductory obedience course. Classes for puppy obedience are a great way to teach both fundamental instructions and polite behavior. The Wheaten has his thinking, so you'll need to be rigorous and persistent in your training while being kind. Positive reinforcement strategies like praise, play, and food incentives work well for him. In addition, good early interactions with unfamiliar people and dogs may make the Wheaten more at ease among strangers. Diet and nutrition. The soft-coated Wheaten Terrier should thrive on premium dog food, whether it's produced commercially or is made at home under the guidance and consent of your veterinarian. To be sure you're addressing your dog's specific requirements, talk to your veterinarian about the sort and amount of food you should be feeding him. Discover which foods fit the bill for canine consumption and which don't. To avoid your dog getting overweight, be careful not to overfeed treats and any excess foods. See your veterinarian if you have concerns about your dog's weight or nutrition. Fresh water that is clean should always be accessible. Health. Overall, the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier breed is in good health, but it is susceptible to several inherited health conditions such as protein-depleting kidney disease, renal dysplasia, gastrointestinal disorders, and protein-losing nephropathy. Like other breeds, Wheatens should have their ears periodically examined for indications of illness. Visits to the vet regularly will keep your Wheaten happy and healthy. Keep a watch out for any of these signs and let your veterinarian know immediately if you see anything unusual. What are your thoughts about this breed? Kindly let us know in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos, plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.